Our city continues to grow. Look at this. We have another high rise coming in our what's going to be hopefully our downtown area, our area of high rise buildings. But this is exciting. This is exciting. So I have a thought, I have an idea um, based upon comments and based upon when I visit your cities in our Let's Play together. A lot of the things that I've been doing with my cities lately are a direct result of watching you. For example, you'll know I love overpasses, but the concept of some of these tunnels that really comes from you guys, definitely. The way I approached this amusement park, I was inspired by a couple of your amusement parks in your cities. I've never had an amusement park take up that much of a city plot. The other thing that I've implemented that I rarely, I mean rarely do, is Maxis Man. But in this city and in one of our cities last season, we've got Maxis Man. So now, even more rare than Maxis Man is Vu, Dr. Vu. I've been talking about it, and in reality, I've been kind of stalling just just because I'm not sure I really want to do Dr. Vu, but it could be fun, and we can always take Dr. Vu's tower down. But what's so funny is Vu Tower on the surface actually has some good benefits for the city. It increases the tech level of nearby industrial buildings. Not that we really need that. We've got the space center, but it accepts freight shipments from local industry. It's a tourist attraction, so low wealth tourists, medium wealth tourists, high wealth tourists, they're going to go to this tower and they're going to buy all the different gadgets there. So, high tech toys for people, they're going to purchase that. That's on the surface. But below the surface, everybody, I shouldn't say everybody, but people that visit this flow of visitors to Vu Tower, Dr. Vu is going to convert them into criminals to serve his needs. Let's add more police cars. Let's add jail cells. How about this one over here? Look at that. That. More cars. That car we just saw, I think that must have been Maxis Man. Yeah, there's Maxis Man right there. Making loops. Alright. Well, this spot, I keep looking at it. If I were Dr. Vu, I would love that spot. I wouldn't want to be right next to the police. I wouldn't want to be right next to Maxis Man. I've also kind of looked at up here. But if we're going to do this, we might as well be in an area where a lot of our tourists are. Look at that flow of tourists there. I think looking out over the up and coming downtown area, Makes the most sense. Maxis Man, I hope you are ready. And I think it can be upgraded as well. Let's close now hiring. That's hilarious. What can we add? We can add the laboratory. Oh, people weren't that happy about that. Look at that. The VU Mobile garage. Wow. Look at all the negativity. I'm with you guys. It's got to hire first. Look on top of the tower. Dr. Vu. Building an evil empire. Overseeing the city. Open. Is anybody visiting? They're just driving past it so far. Look at the cars. Look at this. Are these tourists? And so the mechanics of Vu Tower and Dr. Vu are just like the mechanics of Maxis Man. So I have to click to send Maxis Man out. So with Vu Tower, what we have to do is we have to click to unleash henchmen. Wait, let's turn on the overlay so we can see the criminals come out. It'll send out a handful. Send out the henchmen. It's kind of fitting that the sun is going down. Look, there's a henchman. Might even say henchman. Look at the car. Look at the car. Henchman. Should be another one. We'll follow that one, but should be. Even henchmen have to observe traffic laws. And so, just like Maxis Man, you build up. And then once we build up enough, we commit enough crimes, then we'll be able to get things like the laboratory or the garage. But for right now, it's a matter of that's the henchman. I would love for Maxis Man and a henchman to meet up. We have so many police that may not happen, but oh, look. Who's gonna get there? Got him. All right. Sun's going down. Oh, look. We got sewage. Oh, backed up pipes. They're not that bad. But let's go ahead and good. Just a constant flow of shoppers. Oh, that's sewage. Let's turn off the sewage part. Look at the shoppers. Checking out the sights. Little do you know, Dr. Vu's going to try to turn you into an instrument of his evil plan. Let's send out more henchmen. I need to remember that each time I do that, I want to make sure I've got my... There. There's two of them. Look at that. They're both right next to each other. Police and a henchman. Lucky green. We might as well just keep sending out henchmen. Let's see how long it takes for it to reset. Because Maxis Man, because it's just him, he'll go out and we can't do anything until he comes back. I'm just curious to see how long it takes. All right, well, it takes a while. You know, as soon as we stop looking at it, it'll reset. Nope, still hasn't reset. All right, well, we'll see how our first night goes. There's a crime going on there. Still haven't been successful with the crime because we're still at 0 committed. Are you out? Good. He's out. Crime in progress. Maxis Man is doing loops. It's a good thing we've got the police. I'd say that's a couple of minutes or so. Couple of minutes for it to reset. Well, good morning. I spent the game night making sure that there was a constant flow of henchmen. I didn't think it was necessary for you to have to sit through that. So through editing, it's morning for you. But yeah, I've been going back and forth making sure that Maxis Man is out and sending out henchmen. And I am so proud of our police force. Look at that. 0 crimes committed. Well, 0 crimes completed, basically. So now, of course, as we upgrade, I think more henchmen get sent out, I believe. Once again, we're kind of in new territory for me. It probably, let me send them out. I probably did Vu Tower when it first came out, and we would be talking about years ago. And then after I did it that one time or twice, that was about it. Um, as I've said, a lot of the things that we're doing are things that I just want to share, things that maybe I've heard comments on. Hey, Leonard, can we do Maxis Man? Okay, well, we'll give it a shot. Or can we do Vu Tower? Or hey, Leonard, how about instead of overpasses, some tunnels? So that's really what we're doing. Nice. Look at our city. Look at the towers. We had a tower pop up all the way over here. I'm needing some towers right along there. That's what I need. And the ones that I need are not quite. This one is close. This one's nowhere near it. These could go green shortly. We've got a rocket launch. Oh, we've still got plenty of time for that. But yeah, it's just. And I think in order to progress, as you can see, there's not much progressing here because the criminals are not being that successful. These henchmen are not much better than a standard run-of-the-mill criminal that's coming from that city. The one thing that I'm trying to remember, so all of the prisoners are going there. I don't think we have a single prisoner. So I'm trying to remember. So if I allow this to be full, they're going to release some criminals. So you would think if they're releasing criminals, then the police will just take them here. We've got so much capacity. Whoops, let's get back to so much capacity. But that is how I have spent the last few minutes in between edits, sending out henchmen. Is Dr. Vu still on top of the building? Probably not. Now that we've got visitors, I'm amazed at just the flow. Those are taxi cabs too. Look at this. Crime has the upper hand. I'm not so sure about that. High wealth. Look at that. More high wealth than anything. You know, it's a good thing that I have to send out the henchmen, because if the way the game worked, if the simulation, if all of these were criminals, Wouldn't that be wouldn't that be amazing if every single one of these was a criminal? I mean, let's 20, 29, 27. Or remember, when you look at it this way, wouldn't this be a challenge? But then again, this would probably overwhelm. You know, if we are attracting 84 low wealth tourists per day and 120 medium wealth and 120 high wealth, and all of those turned into henchmen, then I guess that would overwhelm the system. So, but otherwise, the city is doing its thing. Is this building upgrading? I feel like there was already a tower there. Oh, look. Nice. And surely up here at some point. Yeah, they're getting there. Just a matter of time. Just a matter of time.